I think you're here, and I believe we asked Paula to sort of get us started. So if you want to go to the next slide, Grace. We are here for the nominating committee of the Metro Arts Commission on August 12th, I think.
Yes. So I will go ahead and call the meeting to order. Today, the Arts Commission Nominating Committee and Metro Arts staff are joining by conference call. In a moment, we will do a roll call of all members present. Please know that this meeting is being recorded and will be made available to the public no later than 48 hours after the meeting. Any action items voted on at today's meeting will be reconfirmed during our next in-person meeting of the committee. So I'm calling the meeting to order. I need to do a roll call of members present. For each committee member, please, I will call your name and please let me know if you are present. So, Nikki. Nikki?
I am present.
Perfect. Thank you. Jane?
Here.
Perfect. So now I will need a motion that this meeting agenda constitutes essential business of this body, and meeting electronically is necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of Tennesseans, considering the COVID-19 outbreak, and is permitted under the Governor's Executive Order number 16. I'll need someone to...
I so move.
Okay. So Jane moved and Nikki second. Thank you. Okay. If anyone has any comments on this motion, please raise your hand and I will call on you. All right. And I'll still have to do a roll call of committee members in attendance. Jane, how do you vote on that motion?
Aye.
Nikki, how do you vote on that motion?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. Now I will turn it back over to Caroline for our discussion today.
Great. Thank you, Paula, for doing that. So we are here to nominate officers for the Arts Commission. If I go to the next slide, I just have a brief excerpt from our bylaws. And of course, we adopted some new bylaws last year. So this is kind of a newer, we always did nominating, but it's a little more formal process. So we'll be nominating a chair, vice chair, and secretary. These are just straight from the bylaws about the job of the chair is to preside at all the meetings and be responsible for the general administration of commissions affairs. The vice chair, in the absence of the chair, will perform those duties. And if you go to the next slide. The secretary is responsible for taking and maintaining the official minutes of the commission, but may delegate those tasks to the commission staff. So those are the three positions. And then in terms of office, officers of the commission will be elected to serve a term of 1 year. And they may be re-elected on a year-to-year basis, but they may not serve longer than 2 years in the same position. And we are to start deliberations on this in August, which we're doing. And typically the vote for officers would happen in September, and then those terms will begin in November. We may, at the August meeting, ask for a change of that so that we can vote in August, just because we don't know what's going to happen in September as far as being able to do virtual meetings. So that may be coming forth later. We can go to the next slide. And you, the nominating committee, are responsible for this job of nominating officers, and we will use the criteria of their interest in serving, their previous attendance at commission meetings and functions, their participation in the mission of the commission, and responsiveness to the staff of the commission. We can go to the next slide. So based on conversations I've had with each of you individually, we have come to this slate of officers. So we have Jim Schmidt, who's currently vice chair, moving into the chair role. Mattia Powell, who is currently the chair of the Grants and Funding Committee, moving into the vice chair role. And then Will Cheek, who is also serving on our committee for anti-racism and equity, but he has agreed to be in the secretary role. So this is what we are voting on today.
Do you need a motion?
Yes, we need a motion and if some, yeah. We don't have a chair of this committee, so if someone would like to
Yeah,
sort of
well,
do that.
I would move this slate of officers.
Where it would
Do we have a second or do we? Paula?
So whoever made the motion does need to, I believe it was Jane, you technically need to say your name for the audio record.
Okay, this is Jane Alvis. Move this slate of officers for approval.
And this is Paula Roberts. I'll second it. We'll have to do a roll call vote.
Would you like to call for that, Paula?
Gotta love government. Sure, I'll do a roll call vote. Jane Alvis and Nikki.
Aye.
Okay.
Paula, do you want to record your own vote?
Aye. Thank you. So moved.
All right. Well, thank you. That is the business of this meeting. It's the shortest meeting of the Arts Commission ever on record, I think. 7.
It's good. It's going to be it's a good group. So yeah, I like it.
And they all agreed. That makes it even better, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not forcing anyone. Not
And
voluntarily.
plus, we'll be there to guide them and shepherd them in the way that they should go. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be bringing this to the commission agenda, hopefully in August if we can work that out, since our bylaws did state September, but we're dealing with COVID. So we might like to get all essential business done in August while we still have the executive order effective. So there we go. Well, thank you for coming together from the closet of the world and wherever you had to call in from. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.